Hello viewer, thank you for watching this video. This one's Sion. Yes, pretty cool. Now Sion, basically very similar to Nautilus. I'm going to be using the same runes and everything as Nautilus. And the same concept. I'm also going to be using the same concept. I'm going to be using his W to really tank a lot of damage and stuff like that. I'm doing the attack speed stuff and armor stuff because primarily it's a combination of things. One, I am lazy. I gotten lazy, I guess you can say. Again, I don't really feel like changing up the rune page. And two, the more effective runes I don't own, like I don't own extra health, which would probably be more effective to take. I don't own AD flat quints. And I'm saving up my IP for a champ. So you're probably like, hey, why don't you just pick them up? Because I'm saving IP for champ so I can continue this project and stuff like that. So with that said, I'm taking attack speed, which doesn't help him at all. I mean, you know, it's attack speed in general, but like there's no proc. Like at least Nautilus had that little stun thing, and you know, the quicker you attack, the quicker you could get them stunned, right? But there's no benefit in attack speed with Sion at all. So honestly, his mastery setup, of course, MVP mastery second win is gonna be helping out a lot. So, and mind you, you could definitely change this page up for like some champs that have slows. Take a point out of this and put it here. You know, so like I said, all my setups are subject to change. You can manipulate them easy, but you know. The main reason why I'm making this video and I made the Nautilus video with the attack speed runes, which don't really help at all, like, you know, like HP runes will work best because they scale with the shields and stuff like that, right? And of course, if you're trying to be offensive, maybe AD runes or some AP runes, depending on the style of like Nautilus or whatever you're gonna play. Sion is better AD, I feel. So, you know, you're probably going to with the AD setup, Sion, and etc., etc. You know, having other runes are going to help you. But, like, a part of using these runes is the fact that I can still solo the dragon with these runes. So just imagine what you can do. Not only, like I said, you know, I do mention this in a lot of the videos, but only because, I don't know if you're watching this for the first time or if you've already seen some of the videos I've been doing. And two, you know, it's just something that's important to get across. But I'm doing this by myself, so there's no leash. So if you're gonna get a leash, you know, basically it states that a lot of other setups will work, definitely. And these videos are like proof of concept, really. Now, his W has a lower cooldown than Nautilus's W or bubble shield, whatever you want to call it, and it's good to get blue buff, I guess, for that. But in all honesty, it's like you don't really need the mana. It doesn't, you know, the mana is not very effective. So my first run, I did blue, and with that, I just you know, cleared all the camps, etc. And there was no big deals, no problem, and that's about it. But I'm gonna start red this time. Because I know blue worked out, but felt like I didn't need it. So for those who wouldn't even use blue with Sion, because you know the mana cost is relatively small, while the cooldowns are kind of high. So if you're like, you know, hey, I'm not really gonna run out of mana because I can't really spam my skills, I'm gonna give my blue buff to my mid laner. Well, you know, there's your option. You can do that, and you know, it may not really stress the need for blue, and you decide to start red instead. So that's why I'm starting red, because I can't. You know, one thing I've noticed is that it feels like red definitely does more damage. I mean, I didn't look into it statistically, mathematically, any kind of data. I just like, you know, I just been fighting these jungle creatures. But that's something I've noticed. Like I usually would walk away with more health at the end of a solo blue fight. Then I meant to cancel that attack and start attacking the main red guy, but you know, that's just me being a new messing up. Anyway, yeah, so I've just noticed I walked away with slightly more health in a fight with blue buff than with the red buff. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Well, it's okay, because like I said, MVP skill is second win anyway. But I wasn't paying attention. I was like moving it. Then you just fight. That's basically it. I normally like to activate my second win when it seems as if I've hit underneath 100 health. Okay, you could basically pop that for the damage when you see your shield that low. And right, because it's like it's so minuscule that it's not really going to block a big bulk of the dragon damage. So you can take advantage of that fact and get extra and deal extra damage onto the dragon. You know, I think the reward in popping the shield when it's that low is better. It's like, you know, you just didn't need it. Okay, I wanted to take that without smiting. So, look at that. So basically, you see me fail. I should have smited the red sooner and everything. And with confidence, I'm going to continue because it's like I said. Yeah, that's another thing. The fact that that can stun the creeps is so good. And then once you got the CC effect, you're pretty much legit. Give me some health. Finish you. Let me activate that health pot. Alright, well this is where blue buff is looking sexy, huh? Now, of course, if I played everything a little bit better, I wouldn't have needed to pop that last health pot. But, you know, I've said this in a few of my other videos. That's what the 3 health pots are for, if you just make accidents. Health pots are just to protect you from the accidents you may have. Here we go. This is free. So at this point, you guys can see that I'm not going to have much of a problem with the jungle. CC this guy. Oh, that look funny. Get this early smite. Get the little poison effect. AFK. From keyboard. Come back. Wait, he's going to hit me. Just die. Oh, that was a kill him. Oh, hold on. And I would do the Q. And then you just fight this thing. You got smite again. You can see that there's no... Oh crap, it double tapped. My bad. It is, right now there's no challenge. I don't need to smite this. Like, hey, hold that. Ah, get out of my face. And now you got blue buff. So I've done this with blue. And I ain't gonna lie, the results turned out a little bit better. I guess the just not going is that powerful. I didn't expect to go like, of course during it, my mind was set on the dragon fight. I'm thinking, oh, there's no way I'm gonna go on the dragon fight. But then it's about the rest of the jungle. That's what where it really counts, right? So if you start blue, it's gonna just be real easy. It's night and day. It looks like. Because you can mess up, you can make all the accidents, it doesn't matter, because it's going to give you some CDR, and it's going to give you, you know, it's going to, like, you know, after the dragon fight, you're going to have, like, a full mana bar and everything, and it's going to be able to just, you know, do whatever you want. But, you start red, you gotta know what you're doing, I guess, or at least not make a mistake. You don't need that health pot when you start blue, I can tell you that. I did not need the health pot when I started blue. So... But like then again, I probably messed up. I feel like if I smited red, and if I did smite dragon, of course, I would have had everything with more health and then I could have went and fought the birds first, and then went to the grumps, etc. But I was trying to take the path less traveled. But like I said, I appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope you guys, like I say, take this and run with it. Make it your own. Always understand that, in game is going to be different, and I would say easier, because you're going to have somebody who can leash you. You spawn red, you start blue, you got 2 champs, 3 champs that can give you a good leash, etc., etc. So that really kind of means that you can, you don't have to do it the way I did it. And I did it with attack speed runes, which I'm telling you aren't going to really help you. There's no benefit in using attack speed runes. It's just something, it's like I said, with a combination of saving my IP for champs and, not owning certain runes, I said, you know what, I'm just going to stick with the attack speed. I mean, sure, I could have added, like, the AD marks I have, but I'm like, you know what, it's already there. I already tested it. It works out. And you can do either or buff. I mean, you can start either or buff. It's just you're choosing. Because, red didn't really do much special. It just, if anything, blue keeps you from going, ooh, and that's very beneficial. But, red sure gives you a little bit extra damage and all, but, hey. Alright, so, I hope you understand. If you're watching this for the first time, I hope you take what I said, understood. I lost the turret, and if you've been watching these videos, then just, at that point, you can just mute the video, be like, I already know what you said, boom, I don't have to hear that again. But I always appreciate if you gave me a click. And thank you, and there will be more. Peace.